Do 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 do. Beady 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 do. Beady 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 do. Greetings and welcome back to Big Bacon's Collection. Big Bacon's Bunker, I'm sorry. I'm your host, Big Bacon. That's the bunker. I do apologize, it doesn't say much. Today we're going to be looking at the G.I. Joe Classified Series Course Correction Firefly. Yes, I did pick this up at GameStop. Yes, with my discounts and my savings, I paid less than what's actually on the ticket for this. I'm a little nervous. I've seen Lawrence and a couple other people review theirs, and apparently there may be some issues with this, and we'll see when we get this open. So, for now, why don't y'all just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So, let's not waste any time, and let's just get straight into it. So, top of the box, cardboard hang tab, don't choke, 4+. Nice carbon fiber look to it. Top of the box, G.I. Joe Classified Series. This side, number 84, the artistic drawing, the art image of Firefly. This side we have a total waste of space, the not a file card. Front of the box, we've got the price tag, which is covering the loadout we traditionally see. Digital render of the figure. That same artistic render on this side. G.I. Joe Classified, Cobra Firefly, Cobra logo, Hasbro. Bottom of the box, stupid script, barcode. Back of the box, a lot more stupid script. Number 84 in the line, Cobra logo, Cobra Firefly. The figure is supposed to be 6.3 inches tall. A nice digital render of the bare bones figure. All of the accessory loadout, which does appear to be quite a bit. Here they've zoomed in to highlight the mask and the Cobra sigil on his arm. And once again, tiny little waste of space there. So, without any further ado, you know what it's time for. We're just going to slip that in the hole if we can find it. Yeah, we have that problem sometimes. Bendy, 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 bendy. Okay, we've got the equipment box. We've got the cardboard casket. And this is the first one I've ever opened that has the new return of the plastic things. Now, with the paper cords, it didn't apply too much pressure. So, joints were fine, limbs were not bent. Everything worked out fine. The problem with these plastic ones is, to keep it tight in the box, they're pulled tight before they're cinched off. Now, in this case, all that tightness has kind of made the ankles look wonky. But here's the figure in the cardboard casket, and in the back of the casket there you see that nice same artistic render, but in black and white. Do 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 do. So let's get this Firefly 84 upside down Cobra. Strange looking for 8. That out. Oh, look at that. Additional stupid script. My life is complete. Got that lovely Joe and Cobra logoing on this paper bag. Got to make sure you feel the entire bag, make sure everything fell out. And we don't throw those anymore until we inventory everything in here. And it does look pretty good. Okay, so let's start with this. So we have his pack. Back peg in there, contoured to fit the figure. Drag handle. Got a fragmentation grenade, couple pouches here and there. What looks like some tools and such were kind of regressed back in there. I have no idea why he's got an ECG, but it is what it is. We've got a peg here, a couple pegs down in these lower corners, and then a big thing down here. Now, as far as I know, nothing on this opens up like the original vintage style and the 25th anniversary style. But visually, it's a nice looking piece. Yeah, the paint here is a little sloppy on the touchpad. We have what appears to be a Call of Duty explosive drone. So we've got what looks like a det pack, a motor, battery pack, 4 wheels. The wheels are, you can rotate them, although a couple of them are quite tight compared to others. Paint-wise, I mean, there's not a lot of paint to it, just right there. And as far as I remember, this will actually peg onto here. Yeah, look at that. So you could carry this drone around with him. No problem. We have 2 of these little landmine looking things. So if you manage to get your hands on a tripwire, good for you. He's got more mines to find. Paint on it is nicely done. It's just the one spot. And these seem to peg under there. Okay, so far so good. We've got a rifle. This is far closer to what the original vintage figure came with than what we got with Bomb Disposal Firefly. Sculpting is fairly basic. Not a whole lot going on to the sculpt. Absolutely no paint. We do get this magazine. It is slotted on one end, so it's easier to tell which end's up. And because of the shape of the hole, you actually have a cut here in the top, so it only goes in one way. It does go all the way in. It holds pretty well. I mean, it doesn't snap in, but we have a suppressor. We've seen this multiple times on multiple weapons. Little peg hole here. And see if it'll fit on this one. Okay, you got to be careful because the peg sticking out of the end of this is very lightweight. This one has a peg hole for blast effects. The suppressor does. But if you don't want it on there, then this one does not have any kind of peg holing. We have a pistol. Hello, Bacon Bit. Pistol is simple sculpting, no paint, no peg hole on this one, but it does have an extended barrel there that you can put the suppressor on there as well. This thing's coming with more stuff than I expected. Now, if you don't want to carry the rifle, you can use the hole in the trigger well. You should be able to use the trigger well. Okay, that's unusual. There we go. Absolutely, Bacon Bit. Now, we have a remote detonator for the drone. Kind of like the old school RC cars. You hold it in one hand by the pistol grip. You've got a button here for forward and back. And a little wheel here to twist. Now this one doesn't twist. I'm just demonstrating with no real turning. That would cause the wheels to turn. Got a small antenna here. Nice little Tempo 3. Now there's nowhere on the backpack for that to go that I've seen. But we'll look at the figure once it's done. And he comes with his own knife. Nicely detailed handle. The blade itself is not badly done. A little bit bent. That's one thing I will say is I haven't seen a whole lot of bend in any of the accessories on this guy. So let's get him out of the box, shall we? Where did my cutters go? So, one singular sensation. Okay, and he just wants to fall right on out. And once again, there's that black and white artistic image. what do you say we take a better look at the figure, huh? Now, yeah, being bent up, cooped up in the box, you do have to straighten some things out right away. Huh. Nice. Okay, so, looking at the face, this one is not nearly as expressive as the last one. The scarring, the crazed eyebrow, even the uneven hood on the first guy was just epically done. Now, that's not saying this one looks bad. It's just different. Camo paint done is really well done. He's got the textured sweater underneath this jacket piece. That camo does extend the full length of the body. He's got what looks like a zip-up jacket over that sweater. Pair of cargo-style pants. Zippers here and there, and those are painted in silver. Gloves. Ducan gloves. And nice looking darker gray boots. Overlays, he's got a double shoulder strap, pouches on one side, grenades on the other. Looks like jet packs down here. Comes around, crosses over in the back, but it is separate from the belt. The belt is an extended overlay. So the belt itself goes around the waist. Pouches, more grenades. Comes all the way around. Does drop down to a drop leg holster with its own strap around the thigh. The other leg has its own demolitions set on the thigh. Knee pads are painted in there pretty good. I do not know what that is. Is that supposed to be there, or is that a paint issue? Because it's looking like a paint issue. Got that Cobra logo up here on the arm. So yeah, there's nowhere to physically put the remote from what I've seen. He does have some forearm guards. And on this forearm guard, he has a knife sheath built in. So, really nice detail there. Articulation. Head is on a ball joint. Neck is also articulated. Looking up, because of the high collar, the neck won't go up any higher. He looks up a little bit. Looks down pretty good. Great tilt and rotation. Arms hinge up to above 90. Nice butterfly joining. Full rotation. Bicep cuff for rotation. These butterflies are a little loose. Double jointed, pinless elbows. If you can get both elbows to actually articulate. Now, because of the way the sculpting is done, you don't get full range, but you get better than 90. Hands rotate. Horizontal on the left. This is not a Ducan. Vertical on the right. Nice. Got a waist ball, which seems to be setting really high in that waist. Or in that socket. And look at that. It's like they did not sculpt the actual waist piece high enough to actually cover the opening. Ab crunch is also really loose. So he leans back that far. Leans forward that far. Tilts. And rotates. God, that is bad. Legs kick out on the one-legged high kick really well. Kick forward well. Thigh cuff for rotation. Double jointed pinless knee. Because of the sculpt, won't kick his own ass, but comes close to it. Boot cut for rotation. Foot hinges back that far. Forward that far. Front facing pin for rocker. So, let's get his stuff on him. Now, he doesn't have, the pistol will go in the thigh holster, but there's no strapping for the suppressor, so you cannot keep it on the pistol while it's in the holster. So what we're going to do we're going to attach it to the rifle and kind of leave it there. There we go. Let's get the backpack on him. And I'm afraid of what this extra weight on his back is going to do with that loose joint at the waist. Knife will go into the sheath on the back of his arm. Barely goes in there. Let's try the other way. A little bit better. Still not great, but we're going to elevate that up. That'll show off the knife and the hand a little bit better. I'm going to open this hand up, get the remote in there. And the one accessory I did forget to look at. He came with so many that I was bound to forget something. He comes with a set of NVGs. Now the strapping is fairly simple. Three-point, one strap going around the head, one over the top. He's got triple optics. The red is painted on there well, the color in the center one as well, and then we just have a little bit of sloppiness on that yellowish greenish one. But that will go over his head really easily, really well, and it does cover all the skin. So he is completely obscured while wearing all this. And there we have him. Let's take a moment and get him up on the shelf. We are going to say, let there be light. And there you have them. And once again, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell. And I'll see you all next time. You know what? Sooner or later, I'm going to stop forgetting my final thoughts. Visually, that Firefly looks amazing. It's very retro-inspired, but looks modernized, updated. That is what I wanted from this classified line. Don't get me wrong, some of the more vintage-inspired ones do look good, but it's that combination that I wanted. But whatever they did with that waist was just... Hasbro, get your head out of your ass. Stop laying off 1,100 quality control employees and do it right, man. Jeez. You're making me want to reconsider giving you my money and actually paying my bills instead. And that's just not right, man. Until next time. Big bacon. Yum.